Hello, is it Fabio?
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Good, feeling good. Where are you from, Fabio?
I'm from Brazil.
Wow, burbling is very popular in Brazil. I have lots of Brazilian students.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well, I knew that just for 5 or 6 days, I think.
mhm. Have you gone to some other classes?
What?
Have you tried some other classes on burbling?
Yeah?
And what do you think?
I'm liking a lot this.
Good.
It's
Isn't it
it's
great? We can study languages over the internet.
what? Sorry.
I was just saying, it's so great how we can study languages over the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really great.
Is wonderful. And let's see, we've also got Elcio, and he told me he's going to be back soon. And we've got Laszlo here. Hi, Laszlo.
Hi, Maureen.
Hi, is this
Elsie is coming.
okay? And are
I
you
am Elsie's wife,
hi there, what's your name?
Renata.
Renata, nice to meet you.
Me too.
Are you going to join our lesson today as well?
My English is very bad.
That's okay. This is a beginner class.
Okay,
hmm So you can join Elcio today if you want, and you can take the lesson together.
I don't understand.
Okay, I was saying you can join us. I'm going to type it in the
Oh,
chat.
okay.
Okay, so let's see. Today we are talking about, oh, there's Laszlo. Hi, Laszlo. Are you there? Can you hear me? And we've got Adela. Hi, Adela. Are you there? Okay, we'll give you a minute to get started. Adela, can you hear me? Okay, and it looks like we've got Sergio here with us. Hi, Sergio.
Yes, Maureen, I
Ah,
can hear you.
there you
Okay.
are, Adela. I'm glad you joined us today. How are things in Valencia?
I'm not in Valencia. I'm in Jaén, in Cazorla, with the students.
Oh, is it, where did you say
The
you're
south, in the south. Uh,
mm-hmm. And what are you doing with your
I
students there?
uh, we have a cars in the forestry in a natural park in the
Cool,
south.
cool. So are you in the forest right now?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
the connection is a little bad.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, hopefully you'll be able to hear me, but if we can't hear you, then we'll just keep going, and then you can join back in, okay? And who else do we have here today? We've got Sergio and Natalia. Hi there. Hi, Natalia. I'm good. You know, Natalia, I planned my trip for the summer. So I'm going to be, I don't know if I told you, but I'm going to be in London for one day.
Yeah,
hmm
it's great. London is a nice city.
Yes, I'm very excited. I have a friend who lives in Islington.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Yes, it-
When I looking for a home,
mhm.
I search in all the councils, so I heard the place, Islington. It's in
Yeah.
the north,
hmm
northeast, I
Yeah.
think.
hmm So I like that part of London because that's the one part of the city that I know very well.
Uh,
but I think my friend has to move. It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive in all of London. You know, the rent is a crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just,
a crazy.
that's the only way to describe it. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you're back in my class.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
you're welcome. We also have Sergio. Hi, Sergio. Are you there?
Hello,
Hi.
how are you, teacher?
Good, good. It's I'm getting a little bit tired of being at my computer, but that's what you get when you work at home.
Yeah.
How's Madrid?
Yes, I'm from Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I was in a class of yours
Mm-hmm.
at least 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
After I had to abandon it.
Mm-hmm. Was that my reading class?
Sorry,
Was that
can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. The conversation class?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I was.
That
Yes,
was a good class. That was a nice class. It was lots of fun.
yes.
But we're going to have lots of fun today too, so don't worry. And we've got okay, so we'll see you in a minute, Adela. And Lasso, are you there now? Okay, so let's get started, and hopefully we might have another student join us. Today we're going to be talking about something that's very American, a specific American tradition of the garage sale. So, has anyone heard of this term before, a garage sale?
No, I don't have. I think no.
Okay.
Maybe in a program TV, Discovery Channel.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
could have heard of that. There's lots
But
of
I'm not sure.
okay, there's lots of different ways to call it. I would call it a garage sale, but you can also call it an attic sale, a garbage sale, junk sale, lawn sale, moving sale, patio sale, rummage sale, tag sale, thrift sale, or yard sale. But the most common way to describe it is a garage sale. So, has anyone else heard of a garage sale?
I saw this on TV, just on TV.
Okay, in a TV program?
Yes.
Do you remember which one?
Oh no. I think it was a move.
Mm-hmm. A movie?
Yeah, but I think it's a great way to buy things in
I
US.
think so too. Yeah, so basically what a garage sale is, it's when someone takes all of the things that they don't want and they decide to sell them to their neighbors. So we have an image here, which I'm going to show on the screen share of the garage sale. Okay, so you can see, here's the picture, all right? So it's called a garage sale because you usually take everything that's inside your garage and you put it outside to sell it to your neighbors. But it's also called a yard sale because you put it in your yard, which is another way of saying garden. So in England, they call it the garden. They might say, oh, we're going out into the garden. But in the United States, we call it the yard. So the grass in the front yard. Okay, so you take everything in your garage and you hang it up on hangers like these items of clothing, or you put it out on a table, or it's very common to put down a blanket and then put the clothes and other items on the blanket. Okay, so we have some terms to go over. Number one, you see here, we've got a flyer. Has anyone heard the term before, flyer?
Flyer is a brochure, no?
Yes, like a brochure. And so what does it do, Adela?
And this is a piece of paper, not more big, and this is to sell the day, the date, etc. No? This is
Exactly.
flyer because it's possible to fly, no, to throw.
Yes. So a flyer is a piece of paper that tells information about an event, like a garage sale. So it'll say today from 7 to 7, so from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., garage sale, and it usually says the address, and it'll say, you know, clothing, shoes, accessories, electronics. And you'll see these if you are in the United States on the weekend. In a city, you'll see these signs for garage sales, and especially in neighborhoods. So where people live in neighborhoods, not so much in a big city, you'll see signs for a garage sale, usually on Saturday or Sunday. Those are the days when we have a garage sale because more people can go shopping. Okay? And then we have number 2, used clothing. So here in the background, you can see some clothing hanging up on the wall. And why is it called used clothing? Why do they call it used clothing?
Because its clothes has been used for someone.
Yeah, so
it's not new.
Exactly.
New clothes.
Very good, Natalia. It's not new. It's been used by someone. And so usually it's hopefully still in good shape. That's how you describe something, in good shape, meaning that you can still use it. It's like it's new. So secondhand is another way to describe that. Okay, and we also have, let's see, where's number 3? You see 3 on the table there. These are stickers. So if any of you have children, you probably know what stickers are. What are stickers?
I don't know how describe it, but it's a piece of paper you can put in everywhere with glue.
Right.
Right. So it's a piece of paper that has glue on the back, and so the glue makes it sticky. That's an adjective. I mean, you can put it on anything, and these stickers are telling the prices. So what are the prices for the items on this sign? Can someone read the sign, maybe? Mm-hmm.
50 cents, yeah?
Good. Yes.
$1, $2, $5, $10,
Mm-hmm.
and ask me.
Okay. So the purple
I
sticker is ask me. What does that mean?
think it need to be negotiated.
Very good. Yeah. It needs to be negotiated. So the person has an idea of the price they want to sell it for, and then they can barter or they can come to a negotiated price. So for example, in the picture you see the woman in the brown. She says, "It's stained. I can give you 75 cents." Oh, sorry. I guess the woman in the pink says $2, but it has a purple tag that says ask me. So the woman says, "It's stained. I can give you 75 cents." What does she mean by it's stained?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so a stain is like when you
Understand? Sorry.
yeah, so when you get food or dye on your clothes. So like when you do your laundry, you're trying to get the stains out.
Is it because it's not clean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it could be clean, but the stain stays there. So when you get your clothes dirty, they're not clean. and they have stains. So little kids tend to get lots of stains or spots. On clothing, it's more common to call them stains. So she says, I'm not paying $2. It's stained. I'll give you 75 cents. And that's one thing that's very fun about garage sales is you can try to argue about the price. So if someone said that costs $5, I might say, I'll give you $4 for it. And then you can negotiate a price. So I don't know about you, but I like to negotiate a price. Do you like to negotiate, Sergio? Do you like to barter?
Yes, in Brazil it's very common.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Maureen,
Yes?
let me ask you, this print is normal in this garage sale, or this is just an example? Uh,
Uh,
can I buy a blouse to $2, for example?
oh, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Actually, garage sales are the cheapest things you can buy usually because the people are they're trying to get rid of their things. So garage sales are to get rid or to throw away things we don't need, but then other people might need them. So this woman might be buying this sweatshirt for her son. Honestly, 75 cents is a normal price for something at a garage sale. That's why they're so great, because sometimes you find really special things. I love garage sales. Okay, and then we've got number 4, which is folding card table. So also just called a card table. These are special tables that the legs fold in so you can put it away, and then you can fold the legs out. And let's see, number 5, I think, is just a folding chair. So these are temporary items, like in the case of a garage sale. And what else do we have? Then the other items are on the next page. But you can see it says all purses 75 cents. So these clothes have orange stickers, they're $1. And the key about garage sales is you have to look out for items that are worth more money. So there's a program called Antiques Roadshow. And what it is people bring in their old items like paintings or stuff they found at a garage sale, and then they find out that it's worth a lot of money. It's a really great show if you want to watch something that shows you how we reuse items.
They are looking for a treasure.
Yes. Yeah, looking for treasure. So when you go to a garage sale, you might find something that is treasure to you, but it's junk to them.
Yeah.
That's funny because they usually have things like broken electronics, broken TVs, broken stereos. If you can fix that kind of thing, you can sell it for more money somewhere else.
Yeah.
All right, so that's this page, and it's very common to have a garage sale, like not every weekend, but maybe once a year. And there's a term for when you have a garage sale in the spring, or when you get rid of your things, it's called spring cleaning. Has anyone heard that term before? Spring cleaning?
no, I never heard.
It means when you go through your closets and you throw away all your old clothes, or you take them and you have a garage sale outside. Okay, so here's the next page to look at. There's a bit more on this page in the garage sale. So number 6, let's see here. That's not what I want. So number 6 is a clock radio. Here, the clock radio, like I said, they usually have electronics that are not that are broken. And here we have number 7, a VCR, which is an old way to play tapes. And let's see, is there a number 8? I think that's it. Okay. And then it shows you a couple of verbs. So this woman is doing something. She is browsing.
Browsing.
Browsing. Have you heard that term before?
No, browsing.
So
Browsing.
this is a great term if you ever go on a trip, a vacation, to a place where they speak English. To browse is to just look at the items. So if you go into a shop, you might want to look at the items without buying anything. You just want to see what they have. That's called browsing.
Browsing. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead, Natalia.
Oh, sorry. If you into a shop and the shop worker asks you, "Can I help you?" You can say, "I'm just browsing."
Yes, very good. You can say, if you go into a shop and they ask you, "Can I help you?" but you don't need any help, you just want to look, you should say this phrase, "I'm just browsing," which means you're just
browsing.
So can everyone repeat after me? I'm just browsing.
I'm just browsing.
Just browsing.
Okay? I'm just browsing.
Okay.
Oh, it's very useful.
It's very useful. So especially for Natalia, who lives in London, there's lots of beautiful shops in London, and you probably want to look in them. But if they say, "Can I help you?" and you're thinking, no, I don't want to spend any money, just say, "I'm just browsing," and they'll leave you alone. It's the best line to learn.
Yeah. It's a good line.
Okay. And then another term that they use in this text is bargain. It's like to barter, but it means something else.
Cheap product.
Cheap. When you get a good deal.
Oh, good deal.
A good deal on something. It doesn't cost you too much money. For example, I bought a plane ticket to Europe, and it was very inexpensive. I got a great bargain. Oh, Adela, you bring up a good point.
Sorry, a bargain is to negotiate too?
No, that's barter. It's a verb. Barter is a verb to negotiate.
And bargain is you obtain a good price, no?
And a bargain is actually a noun. So a good price.
Okay.
Or a good deal, better to say. So if someone says, "Oh, you stayed at that hotel," you can say, "Yes, they had a great bargain," or a good bargain, meaning it didn't cost too much money to stay there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's answer these questions. Look at the pictures. What do you see? Answer the question. What kind of used clothing do you see?
Summer clothes.
Dresses.
There's summer dresses. That's a good point because usually garage sales take place in summer. So garage sales are more common in summer because you don't want to put your things in the yard if it's going to rain or snow or anything. So people usually have a garage sale in the spring or summer. Okay?
Okay.
And what information is on the flyer? I can show that again.
On the flyer.
Where's the flyer?
It's a piece of paper that explain where the shop is, where is the garage, where the clothing or the different kind of things are going to send.
Yes. So it gives you directions and also
information about the negotiate, the
Mm-hmm.
place.
Yeah, it also always says the day, so it'll say like Sunday or today, and then the time,
9.
7 to 7. That's a long garage sale. Most garage sales go from the morning into the early afternoon, so like from 9 until 1. So a lot of people, including my family, will go to church on Sunday and then go to a garage sale and look for items. It's good for families because it's very inexpensive.
Mhm.
Okay,
I
back to our, yeah?
I I hope that there is it in Canada, in
Mhm.
Toronto, because
Oh,
I'm going to Toronto in October.
yeah, there will be. You should ask, are you staying with friends or anyone?
No, I'm going to study English on my vacation.
Mm. You should
Uh,
actually look for something that's like a big garage sale called a flea market. That's another term. Have you heard that term before?
no.
No.
So a flea market is a big garage sale, but it doesn't take place at someone's house. It takes place in like the city center or in a park, and that's where everyone takes their things that they normally would have at the garage sale, and they share like the same space. So everyone is having a big garage sale at the flea market.
Ah, okay, I understand.
So I would see if there's you said in Toronto?
What?
You're going to Toronto?
Yes, I'm going to Toronto in October.
Uh-huh. I think there's a flea market in Toronto. There's a Junction Flea Market. Here, I'm going to send you the link to the page.
Oh, thank you.
This will be cool. You can check this out. But it's like an open air market, but it only sells used items.
Okay.
But you'll
I
find some
use.
cool things. And you know what? Flea markets are great for souvenirs, bringing
Oh,
presents back home.
yeah, but I think for family.
Yeah, for family. I like to go to flea markets and garage sales and look for coffee mugs. Those are my favorite souvenirs.
Mm.
And if you like coffee, you can never have enough coffee mugs. Okay. And let's read this story together.
Okay.
A garage sale. So I'm gonna have everyone read one sentence, starting with Sergio. Please read the first sentence of the story, A Garage Sale.
Okay. Last Sunday, I don't see anything.
Oh, how about
Thank you.
now?
Last Sunday, I had a garage sale at 5 o'clock a.m. I put up flyers in my neighborhood. Next, I put price stickers on my used clothing, my UVCR, and
Okay.
some other old things. At 7 o'clock a.m., I opened my. I don't see, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I don't know why it does that.
And some other old things. At 7 a.m., I opened my folding card table and folding chair. Then I waited.
Okay, good. Then I waited. Good.
I
Okay.
waited.
And Natalia, can you read this next little section?
Okay. At 7:05 a.m., my first customer arrived. She asked, "How much is the sweatshirt?"
Okay.
$2, I said.
Before you go
Sorry.
on, Natalia,
Okay.
just a little tip. When you see 7 and then it's 05, we actually say
Okay.
705. So we say O like the letter 705. I'm not sure why.
7:05.
My
Okay.
first customer, and we're going to work on that final D sound, is arrived.
Arrived. Okay. My
Okay?
first customer arrived. Arrived.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
And then again with the she asked.
She asked. Okay. She
Okay.
asked, How much is the sweat shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Shirt or shirt?
And it's
Shirt is right.
pronounced sweat. Sweat.
Sweat.
Shirt.
Sweat. Shirt. Okay.
Shirt. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this word here, asked, is really difficult because it's 3 sounds, or actually it's really like 4 sounds. It's ass, and then k, and then t. Okay. So asked.
Asked.
Perfect. Yeah. So that's a great word to pronounce. This practice. Maybe try to say it like 100 times a day. Asked. Asked.
Asked.
You'll get used to it, I swear. It sounds so strange, but you'll get used to it. Okay. And let's hear from Elcio now. If you could start where it says $2.
Hello, Maureen.
Hi, Elcio. How are you?
Fine. Good to see you again.
You too. I met your wife today. That's very nice. I feel like I know the whole family.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to read that section, please?
She said, "It's tiny. I can give you 75 cents. We bargained for a minute and she paid $1.
Okay, so they use it here as a verb. We bargained for a minute. I think it's better to use the word barter. So I recommend that you use barter instead of bargained. But I guess you can use it that way. But before we move on, we've got another one of those tricky final sounds. It's she said it's stained. Okay, so stain with the d sound. Stained. Can you try that again, Elcio?
Stand.
Good. Stained.
Stand.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Almost. So the stain on its own rhymes with pain, like I have a pain in my leg. Stain and pain. So stain and then the final d sound. Stained.
Stand.
Good. Mm-hmm. And you did great with we bargained for a minute and she paid $1. Good. Okay. Let's hear from Fabio next. Could you read this next short section, please?
All day, people come to browse, bargain, and buy. At 7 p.m., I had $85.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Things. Okay.
So it's 85, not 85, but 85.
85.
Mm-hmm. I think numbers are the trickiest things of any language. I never can get the hang of them. $85. Okay. Okay, why don't you keep reading?
Now, I know 2 things. Garage sales are hard work and nobody wants to buy an old clock radio.
Uh-huh. No one wants to buy an old clock radio, especially if it's broken. So the word garage, the emphasis, the stress is on the second syllable. So it's garage sales.
Okay, garage.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So I think in other languages, like in French, they pronounce it more like garage, but the stress is, in American English is on the second syllable, so garage sale.
Yeah, it's strange because in Portuguese it's garagem.
Mm-hmm.
I thought in English the stress is on the first syllable.
Well, in British English, they might say garage. Like,
okay.
Put the car in the garage. But in American English, which we're talking about American tradition right now, garage sales, so we'll do the American pronunciation. But that's a good point. That's a good point. So
I think it's a French word.
Yeah. So we're all kind of pronouncing it differently than the French would.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, did you have a question, Natalia?
No, it's okay. I'm fine.
Have you ever seen a garage sale in England?
No, I go a lot of charity shops here in London. I have there are a lot of shops with reused things.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Oh, what happened to Sergio? Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a lot of charity shops is another word for this other idea I was going to introduce. A charity shop is the British term for a thrift shop or a thrift store. It's more common to say a thrift store. So, yeah, thrift store is the American term for it. And a thrift store is like a garage sale, except for it's an actual store. So usually it's run by a charity, and they will take in items from other people for free and sell them for $1 or $5, very small amounts. So there's even the song, some of you might have heard of this song, Thrift Store or Thrift Shop. Does anyone know that one with, let me see. Let me find that. So here are some pictures. I'm going to turn the screen share into pictures of the thrift store. Okay, can everyone see those images? So a thrift store is full of used clothing and shoes, and you can find stuffed animals for children and toys for children, and it's all been used by someone else before. So it's very inexpensive to shop there, and in fact it's become very popular to shop there. There's a song which I think I'll play for you right now because it's kind of funny. I bet you've heard it before. If not, this will be a great chance for you to see how thrift stores are discussed in American culture. Okay, so is everyone ready to watch a music video? A little fun today? Okay, let me play it for you.
Yeah.
Share. I have a million tabs open right now. Okay, it's not, sorry, just 1 second. Okay. Thrift store. Here we go. Okay, let's watch this video and you'll see how thrift stores are becoming more popular with young people because of this one rapper from Washington State. Let's see.
I'm gonna pop some tags. I got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a club. This is fucking awesome. Walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock. I'm just pumped up by some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. The people like, that's a cold ass honky. Rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in all pinks and my gator shoes. Those are green draped in a leopard mink. Girl standing next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly sheets. Piss. But shit, it was 99 cents. Bugging, copping it, washing it. About to go and get some compliments. Passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in by me and grudgy fucking it. I am stuffing and flossing and saving my money. And I'm hella happy that's a bargain. Bitch, I'ma take your grandpa style. I'ma take your grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers. Dookie brown leather jacket that I found digging. They had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my fringe game. Hell no. I can take some pro wings, make them cool, sell those. The sneakerheads to be like, he got the Velcro. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. What she know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What she knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that black up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm at the Goodwill, you can find me in the. I'm not stuck on searching in the section. Your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannel zebra jammies secondhand and rock that motherfucker. The built-in onesie with the socks on that motherfucker. I hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant bitch. Shit. I call that getting swindled and pimped. Shit. I call that getting tricked by business. That shirt's hella dope. And that's the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella dope. Meat gang, come take a look through my telescope. Tryna get girls from a brand, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Is that your grandma's coat?
It's very funny.
Yeah,
It's a little hard to understand the English in this kind of music, but how you explain before about this, it's easy to understand. It's very funny.
Yeah, exactly. So he uses some of the same terms we've already learned. The line that repeats, he says, I'm gonna pop some tags. So tags are like price tags. So meaning like he's gonna buy some stuff, and then he says, only got $20 in my pocket. And so it's kind of like saying, you know, I can get a lot of things for only $20 at a thrift shop. And I think the best part is he talks about wearing your granddad's clothes, like wearing your grandfather's clothes. And that's sort of become like popular to wear clothes that used to belong to some old man. Now they're like cool. So yeah, and he wears a big coat. You know, he's known for wearing this big fur coat, and that's something you can see in like every thrift store. There are like fur coats. Some old woman got rid of her fur coats or even died, and then you can buy these big, expensive furs in a thrift shop for only a couple dollars. So that's. Had anyone seen that video before or heard the song?
No.
Really? Oh, it's very popular. It's very popular. He's very popular rapper here in the United States. So now you know.
The song, yes, but video, no.
Oh, okay. So you heard the song before. It's a great song. It's got the great horns in it. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. So we've got garage sales. Would you like to buy things at garage sales? Would you do that if you could? Any of you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
I love go to the garage sales, but I don't like have to negotiate the price.
Yeah.
I prefer just go and buy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not have to barter with someone and say, I don't want to pay that. Yeah. But it's really common in some countries. It sounds like it's common in Brazil to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, there is here.
Yeah, I learned to do that when I visited Turkey because I went to the Grand
Yeah.
Bazaar, and you
Yeah.
never pay the real price. They always say
Yeah.
20 lira, and you say 10. I can pay 10, and then they say 15, and then you say, or they say 18, you say 15. I love it. It's great.
Teacher,
And yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
you
Go ahead.
you you knew a flea market in Berlin?
Sorry?
You knew a flea market in
Flea market.
Berlin?
Oh, in
In
Berlin,
Berlin?
yeah. So they're very famous for the flea markets in Berlin.
I
Um,
I went to flea market in Berlin, but I want to buy fur, uh,
mhm.
but it's very expensive.
Oh, yeah. Well, the flea markets have become very popular in Berlin, so now they're more expensive than they used to be. It's become like a tourist attraction to go to a flea market.
Yeah. In London, you it's better you chose the unpopular markets. You know,
Yeah.
the popular market is more expensive, like Piccadilly or Camden Market.
Mhm.
Is it's nice to see, go to see the
Mhm.
market, but the things is are the things are more expensive.
I think
So
I think I went to a big thrift store in Camden, or it might have been
yeah,
in Shoreditch in London, and it was very expensive because it's become so popular, so cool. Um,
yeah,
so
yeah.
our last topic for the day is about things we can do to. So the reason I like garage sales and thrift stores so much is that they're good for the environment. Instead
By
of
by the way, teacher, any store in United States is very cheap for Brazilian
Oh, really?
shoppers. Yes.
I didn't know that. I know it is for Europeans because their money is worth more. So like when my family comes to visit from Ireland, they buy new clothes over here because they're so cheap.
Yeah.
I bought many clothes in Germany
hmm
at H&M, Zara.
Oh yeah, those stores. H&M, and there's one here in the United States that's very popular for women. That's very cheap, like H&M, but it's only for women, called Forever 21.
Mhm.
But I think it's better for the environment to buy clothes that are not made in a factory or they've been used by someone else. Though sometimes there can be kind of gross, like if they have a stain. Um, but I have this interesting article to share with everyone. We can have a little discussion on 50 ways to help the planet. So let me show that on the screen share. It's in the article. 50 different ways we can help the planet. Let's see. So there's some obvious ones like change your light. You can change the regular light bulbs to compact fluorescent bulbs to reduce pollution. Turn off computers at night. Let's see. I'll have you. You can pick any one of them and read the description of what we can do to help the planet. Let's see, Natalia, you want to go first?
Um, plant an ocean. This one.
Okay, go ahead.
Just a minute. Going green doesn't have to be a daunting task. That means sweeping life change. Simple things can make a difference. The contents of this list might not be new, but they bear repeating.
Good.
Sometimes it takes a few reminders for things take root.
So it says, basically, when it says they bear repeating, it means it's worth repeating these ideas in order for people to think of them. So my favorite one on this list, which most people don't know, is number 8, go vegetarian once a week. So I don't think everyone should become a vegetarian because it's very hard to do. But if you eat one...
I was a vegetarian last a few years
And
ago.
was it difficult?
No, it's not really difficult because you can eat chocolate, you know, but sometimes yes, because your parents or your grandparents give you a present, a food present, and you can eat. So sometimes it's a little difficult, but it's okay. No.
Yeah. I think what's hard is when you don't feel full because you haven't eaten enough protein. But if people can be healthy vegetarians, for example, this one just says, go vegetarian once a week. One less meat-based meal a week helps the planet and your diet. For example, it requires 2,500 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of beef. You will also save some trees. For each hamburger that originated from animals raised on rainforest land, approximately 55 square feet of forest have been destroyed. So that's a good reason to have one less meat meal in a week. Okay, let's see, Elsie, will you pick one of these and read it? Any one of the 50?
How, teacher?
Just select one that seems like a good idea to you.
Okay. It 90 washing the cold or warm. If the households in the United States switch from hot cycle to warm cold, we could save the energy comparable to 1,000.
This is tough. It's 100,000.
100,000 barrels of oil a day.
Wow.
Only louder when you have a full load.
Yeah, that's a good point. So if we switched from so hot water, to just warm cold, we could save 100,000 barrels of oil every day. That's pretty impressive. That's a lot of oil. And if we waited to wash our clothes until we had a full load of laundry, then we'd also reduce that oil use. That's a good one. Okay, how about, let's see, who else do we have today? Fabio, you'll pick one from this list to share?
Yeah, I like one that is a good idea and the funniest.
Okay.
Either two. 17.
Okay.
Shower with your partner.
I knew someone would pick that one. I knew someone would pick that one. Okay. All right, so you read that one for us, Fabio?
Sneak in a shower with your loved one to start the day with some zest that doesn't come in a bar. Not only have you made a wise choice for the environment, but you may not some other added benefits.
So it's saying that you may notice some other added benefits. I knew someone would pick that one. That's probably the easiest thing for most people to consider doing to help the planet. They're like, oh, I could do that. That's easy. Yeah. So how about this word zest? Does anyone know what they mean by zest? It has two meanings.
No. I never heard that.
Yeah. So zest in one meaning means the skin of an orange or a lemon. So when you like if you have a cocktail at a bar, let's say you have a gin and tonic. Sometimes they'll take a piece of the lemon skin
Yeah.
and put it in your drink. That's zest. Okay? But zest also means something exciting.
Mm.
So zest as an adjective would be zesty, and it's something exciting. So it has the two meanings. In this case, it says some zest that doesn't come in a bar, meaning not the lemon zest, but zest like, ooh, this is interesting, this is exciting.
Mhm.
So it adds some excitement to your day. Okay, and let's see, we've got another student in our class. Do you want to join in the last minute and read one of these descriptions?
Not really.
Okay, that's fine.
Problems with my computer, and I didn't know exactly what. Let's say again.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just we're wrapping things up, but let's hear from. Let's see, Natalia. Will you pick another one that sounds interesting to you?
Okay.
Bueno, the better for me is the 19 plant a tree. It's good for the air, the land, can shade your house and save on cooling. Plant on the west side of your home, and they can also improve the value of your property. Make it meaningful for the whole family, and play a tree every year for each member.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so remember with the word whole, the W is silent. So it's plant a tree for make it meaningful for the whole family.
Whole family. Whole family.
The W is completely silent. And plant a tree every year for each member. That's a great idea. We do that in my family, but we plant a tree for someone who has died. So it's like a nice place to think about them.
It's a good remember.
Yeah.
It's a lovely idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read 21 because it's related to our topic today. Second-hand or used doesn't mean second best. Consider buying items from a second-hand store. Now that's the same as a thrift store. Toys, bicycles, rollerblades, and other age and size-specific items are quickly outgrown. Second-hand stores often sell these items in excellent condition since they are used for such a short period of time, and will generally buy them back when you no longer need them. So it's really good for the environment to shop at a thrift store or a garage sale, and when you're done, you can sell it at your own garage sale.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, that's it for today. You can read these ideas if you're interested in helping out the planet. Everything we do makes a difference, even number 17. Okay, and thanks so much for coming to my class. I hope to see you all again soon.
I thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.